Okay, guys, let's have a look at this sentence. Remember that Paula showed it to us to give it as an example of the use of two tenses, simple past and past continuous. All right, so when the farmer's son was trying to tame one of the wild horses, he fell. Okay, so we know now that one of the uses of the past continuous is to show that an action was in progress, that was happening in the past. But when it is interrupted by another action, yes, in that case we use the simple past. Look at this. Look at the drawing. The action was happening, was in progress, past continuous, when another one interrupted it, simple past. Okay, here we have another use of the past continuous. So when two simultaneous actions were in progress in the past. For example, the farmer was working in the fields while the connector to show that the two actions were happening at the same time, while his son was riding his horse. And as you can see in the drawing, the two actions were happening at the same time. Now, remember that we form the past continuous with was and were and the main verb in the ing form. When we need to talk about the negative, yes, we add not to was or were, and if we need to make a question, we put was and were at the front of the sentence. Okay? So this is important to bear in mind when we write our productions. Now, the past simple. We know that the past simple is an action that started and finished in the past. Like, for example, I watched a movie. Yes? And remember also that we use time words to indicate that it is the past, like yesterday, ago, last month, last year, etc. Now, in the past, there are regular verbs, the ones that end in ed, remember, and irregular verbs that are the ones that we have to study from the list. Okay? So, as you can see here, in the positive, yes, form, I use verbs like played, started with ed, or had, saw that are irregular. Yes. To make the negative, I have an auxiliary, did, followed by not plus the verb in the infinitive. Yes. So look at the difference. Positive, played. When it is negative, didn't play. And then when we have to make a question, did goes at the front, then the subject, and then the verb in the infinitive as well. Okay, guys. Now we're going to practice these tenses. You're going to ask me all the questions that you have. And remember that you already have a list of irregular verbs in your mail. Okay?